I was grooving to the tunes. Let's see who's in here tonight. Probably gonna be just me tonight because Mark the Berg is on vacation, so he doesn't have a great signal where he's at. And I told him not to worry. I'm sure you guys and I will find something to discuss. But let's say hi to ya. We got Practical Ken. He was first with a big smiley face. Then we have Colleen Lucky Duck Digger, Patty Dirt Cloud Metal Detecting, Tom Kingery. More will trickle in. I was hanging out in Iron Antlers for a few minutes. Not very long because I got onto my computer pretty late. So here we are. I don't have really too much in the community to talk about tonight. I didn't see too much going on. There's a lot of hunts coming up because fall's coming here. I know it's still the dog days of summer and we're all still dying from the heat because it's hot. Patrick Parker, Stacia, Relic Ratcliffe, Workmen's and Wrenchers. I don't know if you all, Cliff, you do have a wrench. I know I've talked about it a couple times in the stream, but I don't know if you all watched his video, the last one with Ashley in it. If you guys will go over, if you haven't watched it, please go over and watch it. I really like to see this video get tons and tons of views. Just to honor her memory. It's the very last hunt she did. So if you want to share that link, Cliff, happy Wednesday to you, Wayne. Boom. Yodi's Finds. Put it in the chat and I'll pin it to the top. And try to get people over there to watch it who haven't watched it yet. And if you have watched it, share it out. I just need to reset my Nightbot on something. I forgot to do that. So while I'm talking to you. Oh, you're welcome, Cliff. I just need to turn off some stuff on Nightbot. There we go. I'll put the Facebook group back in there. All right. So, see what else came in. Wayne, Tri Valley, Dirt Devil Detecting. See, this time I didn't say Dirt Devilin. I want to say that every time I see your name. 42 degrees in Oregon this morning. Oh, that's chilly. But it's that time of year where the days are going to be hot, nights are going to be cool. It's all right. I already told everybody that you're enjoying a little vacay, and I said that your internet wouldn't be so great. Piney Man. So, hi, everyone. Oh, Patty Dishroom messaged me the other day. Said she might not be in the chat because she's at her daughter's, hanging out with her granddaughter. So, if she doesn't pop it in the chat, she says hi. Yeah, I saw that, Brian. I didn't have a chance to respond to you. I had to take the dog out and stuff like that. So, but I got it. If you already uploaded that video, Brian, you can throw it in the chat. I'm sure that's gonna be a great video to watch. That would be the one where we all helped Delbert. I'm sure he'll be in here soon enough. So everybody's still saying hellos. So, let me know how your week went and stuff. Mine was the same as it's been. I did have follow up on my shoulder on Saturday. He said he'd like me to be further along in the healing, but that's just him. He wants everybody to be better right after surgery, but he said I had so much damage in there. They did so much work in there. So, but he's happy with how far I've come. I mean, I can lift my arm up higher than I could before when the tendon was torn. There's still pain and stuff, so he did prescribe some steroids. So now I can lift mountains. Hey, BC Trails, long time no see, friend. Let me give you your blue wrench there. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. And said his week's been crazy. Work is very busy right now. Yeah, you messaged me that the other day. So I was hoping to go to Ohio for Gold Rush Days out with Flash in Your Pan. I was really planning on it, but there it is. I'm going to pin that to the top until pin messages. So that's Brian's news video. Whenever Cliff shares his video with Ashley in it, or you can go there. Go to his channel and check out that video with Ashley. That would be very nice of you guys if you haven't already watched it, and share it out. Share it out. Let's flood that video with views. Let's flood it, like thousands of views. She deserves that. So yeah, I was planning on going to Gold Rush Days, hang out with Flash and rest of Team PG5, but my shoulder is not going to be where. Hey, Jim Steele, you're in Ohio now. My shoulder's not going to be well enough for me to really honestly have a good time. And I would hanging out with my friends, but I can't really detect still. Definitely won't be gold panning. Definitely won't be dredging. So I'm going to not go for Gold Rush Days. And hopefully Flash and Ohio Metal Maven nailed it detecting, and B3, we could all do something in the spring. Hey, DB. So that's all the news on me. Yes, it's been a while. Good to catch chat. Yeah, I am glad to see you, BC Trails. I don't know, Brian. I saw Steve. Hey, Dave, PA Relic Hunters. I saw Steve say on where he was a guest on, I don't remember whose stream it was, that they were pushing it back because of the economy, because gold and silver cost so much right now. And you've been there, they like to put a lot of stuff in the ground. I mean, you really, honestly, don't go home empty-handed from that one. And you don't just go home with a pocket of dimes either. I mean, I had a big haul when I came back. I didn't, win a detector or anything on the tokens, but I did win a lot of token prizes, so buttons and coins and stuff like that. So I was thrilled with it. I think that's probably one of the best hunts I've been doing. I've been to other ones that are really good, but on a smaller scale. All right, no worries, Relic Rat. I'll put it in my community post again for you guys too. If you could share Relic Rat's video with Ashley out, it would be greatly appreciated. Let's get as many eyes as we can on this. The girl deserves that much. She was a treasure seeker too, loved her hobby. And, it's sad that she passed away, but she was doing what she loved, and she actually got a bucket lister, and I think if we all had our choice, if we, on our way out, that would be the way to go. But she does deserve as many eyes as we can on Cliff's video to honor her memory, even though none of us, except for Cliff and a few other people, knew her personally. It's another friend in our community. So, Mark Trailer, what's up? How you doing? They usually start 6 months in advance buying. Yeah, I know, Brian, but I guess we'll have to wait to hear. Hopefully not too far off, because nobody wants to do that in the summer, and they wouldn't be able to bury this stuff. You know. Diana, how you doing? I was thinking about Stacia. You want to come up? I mean, I don't mind reading you guys talking to me in the chat. Marty Verstall, Digging Marty, what's up? Dispatch detecting, hey, hey. I mean, what do you want to come up and hang out on the screen? One or more. If you want to come up, actually, I just, there's times we don't, there's times we don't put the StreamYard key in there. No worries, Brian. But that's the StreamYard key. And I'm just going to try to find Cliff's video. He did put it on his Facebook, but Sweet Digs, hey JBP, what's up? Good to see you all tonight. Sorry, I can multitask. I could usually talk and type at the same time, but apparently not tonight. All right. Let's go to his videos. All right, I got the link, Cliff. So that is, if you guys just click on Brian's and then save that window for when the stream is over, and then I'm gonna pin also. I mean, it would be nice if I could keep them both up there at the same time, but there's the stream to check out Relic Rat's video. Last one with Ashley. If you guys haven't already watched it, hey Southern Relics. If you guys haven't watched it, please go and check it out. Share it out. That's what's up there, pinned up there. Oh, always somebody calling. Always. You're gone for a few minutes. Oh, you're game for a few minutes. That's fine. Yeah, anybody wants to come up tonight? Hey, cuz. All right, drive safe. We'll be here on here till 8:30 anyway. I think I said hi to Workmans. Let's see how many views that video has. I didn't even check. I just wanted to. 625 views. That's pretty good, but hey, Dirty Paws, please share that video out. Let's get him 1,000 views on that. Hey, Michael. Let's get him 1,000 views on that. She deserves that. All right. So that was my week. Just a follow-up appointment on Saturday. I think we had like the outer edges of Debbie or something. We had a lot of wind. And then heat again. It's been in the 80s, but it's not the 90s and hundreds. And physical therapy. And that's it. I really don't do much else. So I hope you guys have been out digging and finding goodies. That's all right, JVP. You were still the star of the show last week. You and Miss Charlie both were the stars of the show. Um, Beard, Iron Antler won one giveaway, and Metal Detecting Adventure Time. Tim won the other sticker pack. One I gave away two. One for thanking everybody for getting Miss Charlie to 100, and one for thanking everybody getting you to 100. And hey, Viento Samurai. And so I got, we got you guys there. Everybody in the chat got you guys there. So it's a token of appreciation and thank you for that. You were the star of the show. I'm just a mouthpiece that sits here and chats at you. Ooh, Workman found a Union Infantry button over the weekend. Very nice. Do you know what? When about? What wartime era? You're welcome, Tim. Like I said, I'll give it to you when I see you at the meeting, or if you're going to the hunt and deal. I've been out detecting 3 times this week so far, nothing but clad. Awesome, Mark. Yeah. I know the 100 one is one of the awesome, Tim. I'll see you there. One of your first milestones, and I do try to help everybody I can. And it's not me helping, actually. It's just me saying on the stream, hey, you guys want to help out this channel. It's actually you guys that help out. Get a leg up. Give them their little boost. And then they just take off. Just like a rocket ship. Off they go. Oh, I saw you found a ring, Tim. Yeah, I saw your post on Facebook. I know you had a pretty good week. Yeah, I saw that. It was awesome. And how you been, Dave? Hope everything's well over there in PA. I'm hoping to, well, I'm pretty sure by spring I'll be able to travel and go to events again and stuff. It's been a long year. I did go to Detecting the Heartland, and one of the main reasons why was because I knew that when they seeded their field, it was ahead of time. I knew that it would be on top. They weren't buried anything, so I had a better opportunity to, at least find stuff in the seeded hunt. I did swing my detector for a little bit. You're getting an ultrasound? All right, Mike. Let us know how that goes. I knew I wouldn't be able to do much on the natural hunt. I did mostly just walk around with my detector for like an hour and some change, maybe close to 2 hours, with Charlie Harley up in the woods. Dog Tag Tug actually came up one time and passed us. A couple other people came up. We were up by where the cabins were at, and I knew that I wouldn't, because I didn't go to any really in the spring. Yeah, that's exactly right, Marty. When I found out Marty was going to be my roomie, of course I drove as fast as I could to Iowa. Made it in record time. So much time. I had so much extra time that I went to the now I forgot whose museum, library and museum I went to there. Herbert Hoover. So yeah, it was fun. But I wanted to get at least one hunt in before I had the surgery done, because I really didn't do anything this spring. I did my club hunts. That was about it. So, and I knew in the fall that good chance I wouldn't be going to any. So that's why I went to Detecting the Heartland. Plus, like Marty said, to hang out with Marty. Hey, Mike, great finds. I hope you're doing okay. I saw your post on Facebook. Everybody give Mike from Great Finds some well wishes, please. So I wanted to get one in. Like, I haven't even, in the summer, I river hunt with Mike at least 2-3 times, and Patrick, and I haven't been able to like hit him up and say, hey, I want to come out, because there's no point in me going out there because I can't detect. I mean, I could walk around in the water and watch them detect. I mean, that would be fun too. It'd be still spending time with my friends, but it's just I'm like, I'll just take this time off, I guess, and heal up, and then come, late fall, early spring, I should be back to swinging again with no issues. Hey, NorCal, Dan. No worries, Cliff. Hopefully, we get some more views on that video. I will share it out again on Facebook and on my community tab. I would really like to see that video get a few hundred more views. I know we can do it. Each of us can share it out. We all know people who don't know. Like, I know people that don't know you guys. You know people that don't know me, or don't follow me, and I don't follow that. You know what I mean? Like, I can go down your people subscribe to you or your subscription list and find new people for me to follow. So if you share it out, we can get more views on that video. And Cliff did a really good job on that video. Hola, Taka. Hola from Chile. Buenas noches. Good to see you. Totally forgot what I was saying. So next year you'll be seeing me out more. Cavalry Relics. I watched your recent video, but I didn't comment on it. Sorry. But I did catch it. I put it in my queue and laid down and watched TV. Hello? Who are you helloing? So yeah. So I'll be at more events next year. Speaking of events, well, I'm thinking about it. If any of you share screen are in the area of New York City, this one right here is a really awesome hunt. If I get the poster up, it's going to be very tiny. So, so this is the Staten Island History Hunters. I mean, I guess let's see, I'll just zoom in on it. If it lets me. Oh, it's making it smaller. Nope. See that? Made it smaller. Now that's as big as I can get it. Sorry, guys. But it's Digging the Big Apple open beach hunt. Means you don't have to be a club member. You'll get caught up, Wayne. If you're talking about the Digging the Big Apple, Tim, it was an awesome time. For a club hunt, that was a really good one. I like my club hunts. I've been to other club hunts. They were great. Mike and Lou, which is Indiana Tones, is Lou. They put on a really, really good hunt. This was really, really good hunt. Good day, Brun. Hope those kangaroos are keeping you entertained out there in Australia. I learned a new dance move. I learned the kangaroo at that. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna pick on the Olympics. Sorry. So yeah. So if you're in the New York area, this is definitely a hunt to go to. It's a lot of fun. I like these events where it says 100% of entry fees go towards the event, as they should. Registration is pretty decent, $85. But I'm going to tell you, I didn't see anybody walk away from this hunt empty-handed. And I don't mean they walked away with 8 dimes, a couple quarters. I mean, they had a lot of silver, a lot of gold. They have a gold hunt in it. So when you get the registration, coffee and donuts, the usual. 10 a.m. they do a novice hunting tips class. Then at 10:30 they have the morning beach hunt. 11:30 it's free pizza. It's New York pizza, so it's good. Then 12:30 they have the optional gold hunt. It's only $30 more. More people enter, the more gold that's going to be in there. 1:30 p.m. they have the afternoon hunt, and 2:30 they do the tokens, top prizes, and the 50-50 and raffles. It's an awesome hunt. For a club hunt, it's really, really good. Andrew, how are you? It's a great hunt. I didn't either, Practical Ken. I didn't either. You know, I mean, to break dance, you do have to be athletic. You know, you can't be a chubby like me and go out there and try to break dance. You do have to be athletic. But you know what? I don't know the reasoning why she was entered into it. I do know supposedly she has a master's in it. I really don't know much, but I'll say what. If she wanted infamy, she got it. Okay, no worries. We'll be here for you. I can do the robot and pop lock, but that's it because I am getting older. Yeah, my body pops and locks too. I mean, I used to do the step thing, but I couldn't do all those spins and windmill, and I could do the moonwalk, a couple, like a couple things, a centipede. But the bug files, what's up? Bro, I could do the put your hip out move. Yeah. I mean, she had to know the other contestants performed just before and just after her, and were pretty good. But I don't. Maybe she realized that her caliber of breakdancing just wasn't as good as theirs, and so she had fun, and now we all know who she is. I can bounce my shoulders up and down. We all know what's her name. Put it in the chat. You know her name. You all know it, either her nickname or her actual name. You heard it enough by now. Oh, and she spells it the same way as me. The metal detector swinging the waltz. I think the main controversy. Oh, I know. He's her coach, and I've seen videos. I've seen videos of him breakdancing too. But you know what? We all know her name. We all know it. And if that was their end goal, she got it. Do I think that's the best Australia had to? No. But I do know from what I understand, I should say, that she was one of those strong influences over breakdancing being part of the Olympics. It's been around for over 30 years, almost 40 years, probably a little more than 40 years, but it became popular in the mid 80s, early 80s. I don't think it was a sporting event. Get back up again. So, hey, I'm not knocking it. Would I have done it? Not at all. Not at all. I definitely would not have done it. Oh, my hair's getting just long enough now. It almost looks like a paisley cut. Sorry, that's just my ADD going going other places. There you go, Mark. Why don't we all petition for that? That at least Brun could represent, Australia in a metal detecting event. I don't watch the Olympics. I honestly don't. I used to watch the Winter Olympics. I would watch downhill, slalom skiing. I do like the bobsled. I watched it live with the Jamaican bobsled team. Um, I used to watch the slalom and ice skating for a little while. I was into it. And then the Summer Olympics, mostly when they started the BMX stuff, is when I would watch it. Look at that, Mark. Mark said he'll sign you up. You got a boo picture twirling my hair. It's not long enough to twirl yet, but I can play with it. There you go. See, Brun's going to represent Australia, and then one of us here will represent the USA in the metal detecting event at the Olympics. Shane, Ohio River history. Good to see you. We were just talking about. Sure, you'll know if I say her name, Raygun. uh, we're gonna start a petition to enter metal detecting as an Olympic sport, and then we'll have to fight amongst ourselves. We already got Brun for Australia. We got Taka for Chile. So now we just need to get somebody to represent USA. And I think, who's our Canadians tonight? I think just BC, right? Yeah, I think so. I think BC is the only Canadian here tonight. So yeah, so for now we have BC Trails. I think so too, BC. Oh no, Sweet Diggs. Well, see, Sweet Diggs, you'll be in the women's metal detecting competition, and BC will be in the men's. And then we have Brun for the women's. Hey, Mandy's Candy, good to see you. Yeah, like some comments probably should stay with ourselves. Dan. Um, it's that Jason guy. Yeah, there you go, Patty. That's the way to do it. But yeah, I was scrolling back and I went right over you, Sweet Diggs. So we have two from Canada. We have one from Chile. We have one from Australia. I guess blistering barnacles will be the for the men in Australia. Yeah, exactly, Shane. If breakdancing gets gold, then metal detecting should be in. There you go. So we already have our two Canadians. We have one for the men's from Chile, and we have one for the women's in Australia. Oh, blistering's the UK. Okay. Try to remember who else was from Australia. Looter 8. Bottle digging. Should be in the Olympics. Good to see you, Frank and Tyler. Sorry, my GERD's been on fleek. Or as a Gen Z say, Riz. It's so Ohio. But that and allergies. Yeah, we should start a petition and get it in there. Oh yeah, AT Treasure Hunter. You're right. Sure you would. You swing and dig, right? No problemo, Dalka. Fly fishing. Your snorkel game is weak. Well, they could do winter metal detecting. Then you don't have to worry about doing river. Hey, Tin Man. Diana, I don't know who you're saying hello to. Am I missing you saying something? I'm going back. So this is what I do so that I can converse with Talca. I am going to go to Google Translate, which is a phenomenal tool these days. You can even. Why is it giving me all these stupid things? I don't want to buy it off of Amazon. The first thing to do is give you ads to buy stuff. Hmm. So I'm going to put what he put in there in the chat. And what he said was, friend, if you could translate here in my country, not much is known about this beautiful hobby. Here in my city, I am the only detectorist. That is what Talca said. So I'll put that in the chat for you. Friends, if you could translate here, this is what Talca said. In his city, he is the only detectorist. Yeah, I think some hunting thing was um, part of the Olympics in the early days. All right, Brun, find some good things. Looking forward to seeing you post the wonderful things you find. Angie and Rick. Playground cleanup should be included in Olympic sport. Some of them you're digging over 200 targets easy. Yeah, that's true. I don't do many playgrounds, but you guys, I hope you're following Brun, especially when she does her community posts, because she puts some great pictures up. Hopefully one day, maybe the next couple of years, I'll go down under and visit Australia. I've actually always wanted to go to New Zealand, actually. That's on my bucket list. Renew my passport and drive up to Canada. I didn't renew it when it expired. I knew I had like 2 years to do it, but then, the pandemic happened. So the borders were closed. So I didn't renew it. But now I got to get around to doing it so I can drive into Canada too. Especially when I go up to my permission in Vermont. I'm like maybe about 25-minute ride from the border. So next time I go up there, by the way, Sweet Digs, if you would like to drive down to northern Vermont, that's where my permission is, and you're more than welcome to come and swing. Find some goodies. I found a fish scale in the Queen Vicky there, so. So what else you guys want to talk about? We covered the Olympic. Oh, we did promise to talk about food last week. Dispatched has a video tonight. Are you doing a premiere? Is that what you mean? Go check out Dispatched video at 9 tonight if you want to hang out and chat. Yeah, there you go. Remember the days when all you needed was your driver's license to drive across the Canadian border back and forth, whether you were from Canada or from the US? But it's good to have it now anyway, because now that you're meeting more and more detectorists and, and you have opportunities to travel and it lasts for 10 years, you might as well get one. And they're still really not that expensive. For an ID that lasts 10 years, it's like $135 now or something. Still not a bad deal, considering we have to renew our driver's license every 2 to 4 years or whatever. And it's like, it works out to a lot more to get your license than it does to get your passport. There you go. Compliments for Dispatched. Ooh. I'm always afraid to pick mushrooms. I would like to. But... well, lucky duck. It's easier than getting a real license. You need a real license to fly because the license you've been using all these years since requiring 6 points of identification is not enough to identify you to get on a plane. So now you have to provide even more. I don't know what they want. My blood type, I'm not sure. To get a real license so that you can fly domestically. Or you can use your passport. Stupid. So stupid. You're already given 6 points of ID. One of which is your former, your license that's about to expire when you renew it. So all the information I gave you all these years has been not enough to prove who I am. I mean, what more do you want? You get my birth certificate, my social security card, my copy of, mail, my passport at one time, my baptismal certificate, and my license, my current license. How much more do you need to prove to get a real ID? It's so stupid. Spent a lot of time in Windsor and Amherstburg as a young man. Nice. Yeah, now you have the option. I think, well, it was a couple of years after I got my original passport. You can get a passport card. I kind of like the actual passport because then they stamp it. Your passport card doesn't get stamped. Don't forget the urine sample. Yeah, and your pint of blood too. You got to give them pint of blood. Well, it's only since January of this year that you had to use real ID. So up till January of this year, your license was fine. But as of January 2024, you needed real ID license. Your license, when you renew it now, says not a valid form of ID or something. I don't know, something like that. And they didn't bother to tell me when I renewed my license. They could have told me. That was last year I renewed it. I never even noticed until I saw an article that was saying that as of January 2024, or whatever month it was early 2024, that you needed real ID, that your current license is no longer considered a real ID for travel. And I was like, wait, well, I just renewed my license. They didn't say anything about it. So on my license, this is not a real ID. Like, I don't have it here to show you, but it's crazy. No, the actual first page is the card. Oh, okay. Made it back. Hey, cuz. It is valid, just limitations. Yeah, you can't use it to fly domestically. You have to get a real ID to board an airplane now. But they should have. Now, mine says it's not a real ID. Diana, know, that's literally like I don't have it right here, but it says it's not a real ID. This is not a real ID. And that's when I looked it up because I was like, wait a minute, I had heard something about it or seen something on flying by on Facebook. You have real ID and Kay doesn't. That's what yours says in North Carolina. Your papers, please. It's gonna come to that. I mean, that's what it's looking. This is new because I remember the 6 point thing. That's not been around all our lives. That's the last 20 years. That you had to provide 6 points of identification. All you used to need for your very first driver's license was your birth certificate and a piece of mail showing your address, like a bill. And I mean, I remember getting my license with my baptismal certificate. I didn't even have my birth certificate. I used my baptismal certificate and like a bill that was in my name, like credit card bill or something. And then over time, all of a sudden, you need your social security card or your birth certificate and this and that, 6 points. And you would think your license would be a big portion of those 6 points. It's actually not. It's 2 points. Oh, she thought it was. Yeah, it costs more too. That's the other thing too. It's a money grab nationwide. Exactly, dispatched. I mean, what do you need it for? Will we get a kick for giving them a fake ID? Ah, me gusta mucho, Taka. You know, friends, I am better known outside my country, than here in Chile, and that makes me very happy. I love this hobby. I enjoy it a lot, and we enjoy you, Taka. Yeah, I do, Diana, but with my back and everything, it's really hard. I mean, I love driving long distance, and it's harder for me to do it now in a decent amount of time. Like I have to stop much more frequently now, and but I still do it. You know, I did take my time driving out to Iowa and back, but the only thing I can figure out is that you don't have to have a birth certificate, etc., to renew your license. Yeah, not to renew it, but to get the real ID, you have to have extra points on top of your current license if it's not a real ID. But yeah, I love driving. Hey, Lisa, I do love driving. I don't love traffic, and I don't know if this is a whole new breed of truck drivers these days, but I mean, I've traveled across the country all the years I've been driving. I've driven all over the place. And I gotta say, the last like maybe dozen years or so, the truck drivers have gotten way worse. Now, here's a key: like when you're alongside a truck driver, box truck, semi, it doesn't matter. If you can see them in their side view mirror, if you can see the driver, they can see you. And so I always try to stay out of the blind spots. It's one of the first things my dad taught me anyway. So, where their blind spots were. So if we're cruising along the interstate and I'm keeping pace with them, well, I'm going to try to move up a little bit till I see them so I know they see me. And these guys, they don't care. If there's traffic on the road and they want in that right lane, they're just coming over. You're there or not, they don't care. They do not care. I've had them cut me off. I've had them tailgate me. I've had them start just coming into my lane, just coming on in, like I wasn't there. I can't tell how many times I got driven off the road because of trucks, and it's all in the last maybe decade. And it seems to get like I had it happen to me this morning on my way to physical therapy. They're getting worse. They're horrible. But so I don't know if I have no idea why it's so much worse with these trucks. I mean, I've been on the interstates at night when you could see the truck drivers were sleepy. They kind of start going like this. And I never liked being around the double trailer trucks because it always seemed like they just couldn't keep those things in one lane. But they're way worse. Like I said, I had two of them cut me off at two separate times this morning. One knew I was there, um, and I think we were at a light, and he just wanted to be in my lane, so he started coming on over. By the way, there was nobody behind me. I'm a car. I'm quicker. I get in front of you. Let me just get in front of you. Nope. He just coming on over. He doesn't care. Doesn't care. Yeah, Connecticut's got a lot of traffic too, especially if you're near New York City. But New Jersey is the third smallest state, and it is the most densely populated state, and all of it is in the top half. There's more people per square foot in New Jersey than any other state. And they're inviting more and more people to live here by building more and more multiple dwelling units like townhouses and apartment blocks. And our infrastructure cannot handle this much traffic because homes don't just have one, maybe two cars anymore like when we were growing up. Everybody in the house has a car. And everybody in the house has to drive it because they have one in the driveway. And they're all on the road all times of the day. And when I was little, lunchtime had a little bit of traffic. You always had rush hour, 5 to 7, and, like 6:30 to 9 in the morning here. And now it's 24/7. 24/7. There's times now, one of my main highways it has always had a decent amount of traffic, but in my entire life, I never sat through 3 light cycles on this highway. And the one is called 35, the other one's 36. And 36 has a ton of lights from the beach up to the parkway, and 35 has less lights. So I will take 35 usually. And I've never sat through multiple cycles of a light change on that highway in my entire life until the last year. I mean, it's just crazy. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, you live 10 minutes outside Hartford? Oh, see, Diana, I could come up and visit you. Make you blue? Oh, I thought I'm sorry. Cuz you have your member color, the green, so I didn't even think. Sorry about that. You're blue now. Being in a big truck, I look down and see 95% of the people that pass me on their cell phones. Oh yeah, no doubt. I see them on the phone all the time, Josh. And I'm not saying you're the truck. Let's just say these people shouldn't be driving trucks. I'm not even sure they have CDLs. like, but they're younger. They're much, much younger. Because I do look. I'll look to see who just ran me off the road. Because I'll come around them on the left like you should. And I'll look up in there and see just what ran me off the road. And let me tell you, they're usually under 30. Oh, yeah, I've seen that too. Oh, that's where you lived before? All right. So we lived close by, about 2 hour drive. Very nice, Shannon. I need to come live out there by you. I've seen people eat, yeah, do their hair, do their makeup. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, the Michigan and hands-free state, they're all on their phones. Oh yeah, they're here too. When they just need to pass me on the right on the exit lane to get in front of me because I'm going so slow, and trust me, I'm not a slow driver. But we both get to the red light at the same time. I always clap, give them a thumbs up, and I keep doing it till I know they've seen me in their rearview mirror. I tell them their mommies should be proud of them. I have mild road rage. If y'all think I got a clean mouth, sit in the car with me for a little while. You'll find out I don't. Hey, Lewis, really real. It's getting there, Lewis. It's slowly getting there. I mean, like I said earlier in the stream, I can lift it. I couldn't even lift it this high before when the tendon was torn. So I'm able to lift it now. I went to a concert a couple weeks ago. I can't stand and have it hang like that, though. That hurt after a while. Anyone got some good food recipes? Tons. That's funny, Wayne. You're a military brat. Well, I'm a Jersey girl. I keep it clean here. The ones that want to cut out lanes for a turnoff, they better be on their game. Yeah, I know. The ones where they whip up at me on my left side and cut over to the right to go over to this lane to get off. Like I said, nobody behind me. But what are you gonna do? You can't stop stupidity. I thank all of you friendships. I thank all you friends very much for always supporting me, for being very good people, and that we like this beautiful hobby. I send you big greetings and a big hug from Chile to all of you friends. Gracias, Talca. You have great videos, Talca. Just inhale coffee had me in tears. uh, well, Josh. So I'll give you a quick recipe because this one came from a magazine like 35 years ago, but it's one people always ask me to make, and it's a pain in the butt, but it tastes so good. And it's chicken cakes. So instead of crab cakes, it's chicken cakes. You take your chicken breast. You could bake it, boil it, however you want to cook it. You could get some rotisserie chicken breast. Put it, about a pound and a half. If you put it in a bowl with a hand mixer, you can shred it really easy. It goes everywhere, so put a towel or something over top. Or take your fork and shred it. And to that, you want to add like a cup of mayonnaise, the juice of one lemon, some scallions chopped up, and hey, Robert, mainly dirt fishing. Some scallions popped up, and then take about 12 Ritz crackers, crush them really good, and then add it to there. And I didn't used to add an egg, but I do now. Add one egg, and then mix all that together. Make little patties, and another, like in a pan or a little plate. Crush up some more Ritz crackers, or whatever kind of crackers you like. But Ritz are really good. And don't make them as fine as the ones you did in the mix, because you're gonna make a crust with those. Then you put them in a pan, a little bit of oil, fry them on both sides till they're golden. Then I make a lemon aioli. You can find many recipes for lemon aioli, and I serve these chicken cakes over like chicken flavored rice with a little aioli. Molto bene. Very good. So there's your recipe, Josh. J. Paul. You're welcome, Talca. Did you find the chicken metal detecting? Nope. Like I said, you can cook your chicken, and I mean, you could probably use thigh, but this recipe originally had chicken breast, so and I don't really like. I really only like the chicken breast anyway, so I usually will like simmer it till it's cooked through, and like chicken broth and stuff like that to add a little flavor to it. But I'll buy rotisserie chicken and do it too. Like I said, shred it and then mix all those ingredients together. Some lemon juice, mayonnaise, egg. I think the original recipe didn't ask for egg because mayonnaise has it, but it wasn't that much. They were falling apart on me, so I do put one egg in there so they don't fall apart quite as much. Mix it up, make little patties like chicken cakes. Put it in your crushed crackers, fry them. Oh, so good, so good. I say that all the time, Lewis. I always say, like every year you see it, as soon as spring hits, watch for bikers, watch for motorcycles. And I gotta say, Harley people, yeah, they cut lanes at a stop sign and stuff like that because they can. They don't drive between you on the interstate though. But I watch, for the goofball on a rice burner motorcycle, because they rarely do the speed limit. They were always zipping. They're weaving in and out of traffic. A lot of times they're popping wheelies down the interstate. They ride 3, 4, 5 wide. They don't care. They don't follow no rules. Those ones I watch for because I'm watching for when they cut off a car and clip it, or they hit a gravelly spot and fall off their bikes. So when they're in front of me, yeah, I'm watching them because I don't want them to hit me. Wonder if anyone would find a road rage ASMR video relaxing. Hey, hey, risers, treasure hunting emporium. How are you this evening? Let me get you a little blue there, Charlie. There we go. Ever since YouTube's done the two different types of moderations, which was actually a good thing because a lot of channels do blue everybody. But you're smaller guys. We really don't get that many trolls. But you blue everybody, then who's gonna you might get the one that spams your chat consistently with the link over and over and over to their channel. Which I don't care. Share your channel. That's fine. Just don't make that every comment you do. It's like everybody's like, hey, here's my channel. Hey, Bob. Hey, Sue. Here's my channel. Hey, Fred. Hey, Bob. Here's my channel. Don't flood a chat with your channel, but definitely share it. Share your channels. If somebody else doesn't already know it, share it. You might meet somebody new here tonight. But making everybody moderators, you really didn't have anybody who can help you control trolls in the chat, which would be beneficial to have in case you get a troll, and they happen. So, and as a matter of fact, I never did make Talka blue. I would like one day for you to interview me. Hang on, let me say. But I don't know much English. Let me go back to Google Translate, and I will put this, because we do have other people that speak Spanish in our community, so we could figure out something. Let me put the English to Spanish. For Talka. So, nosotros podemos averiguar algo Talka. I know mi español is no bueno. There you go. Boom. No, wouldn't help if I know how to spell. All right, sorry people that I quieted down for a minute. No, I'm just tired. And my neck is killing me. Yeah, share your channel, Tim. That's why everybody's blue. Hey, check out my channel, John Detecting Adventures. That guy really pushes his channel. Yeah, he does. Like I said, there's some people that flood it. I don't care. Share your channel. That's why we're all here. We're here to support each other. We're here to, as much as we can. We're each one individual. We cannot watch every single video, every single person we support. It's just physically impossible. But shorts help. Shorts help a lot. I am much more able to. Idiocracy is hilarious. Yeah, it actually is a really funny movie. Yeah, it's much easier with shorts to watch every single person that supports me and that I support. I can do that 30, 60 seconds at a time. But long form videos, it is difficult for us to watch every single video of every single person that we know and we meet and we follow. Because physically, we don't have enough hours in the day. So, I know we all try to watch as many long form videos of each person that we like and follow and support. Um, and, just like you guys, I try to do it too. No, no, Colleen, it's becoming true. That's the scary part. If none of you have watched Idiocracy, go watch it. Go watch that movie. It's hilarious, by the way. It's really hilarious. I'm a short man now. Yeah, putting out shorts. Well, I know how to get food and a place to sleep and a bathroom. Yeah, hey, kid. The Crocs things get me every time. Yeah, that movie is funny. I gotta watch it again. It's so funny. It is really funny. I mean, like when it first came out, you were like, "Oh, this is so corny," but now, now it's actually it's getting sad funny. Um, but yeah, if you haven't seen Idiocracy, it's recommended. I'm not gonna say it's the best movie you ever seen, but you'll chuckle for sure. You will laugh at it. But wow, that hour went quick for having nothing to say to you guys. Pretty fun one. And while you're here, if you want to do that, hardly ever ask you guys to do that, but if you would, that'd be cool. I'd appreciate it. Um, then I'm probably not going to stay on much longer. Hour's still pretty good for right now. I could tell kids to sit, listen, hurry up, and where is your library book in Spanish? When in escuela, I learned, Hola, ¿cómo estás ustedes? Me llamo Raquel. Sit. That's all I remember in escuela. Everything else I learned on my own. But we're gonna wrap this up if you all don't mind. There you go, DB. You said it just right. I appreciate. Yeah, I usually hit him on the way in, but there's times I've forgotten to, and a little reminder in the chat always makes me go, "Oh yeah." Oh. Gracias, Taca. Gracias. Es no bueno. Es así, así. Um, no comprendo mucho. Silver Assassin. So yeah, I think we had a good evening. I hope you guys did. I don't want to toot my own horn. You'd have to tell me. And don't just stroke my ego. You can tell me the truth if it was boring as heck or if you had a good time. I appreciate each and every one of you. I honestly, truly do. Please check out Tri Valley Metal Detecting's video that he just put up. That was where we all got together and helped out a fellow detectorist, the one that was bullied, Delbert, and got him a detector, some gear, got him going, got him out there finding goodies. He hadn't done it for a long time, and we got him back in the hobby again. And for mental health, this is probably the best hobby you can be in. It gets you out there, gets you fresh air and sunshine, and those two things will definitely help with mental health. And then get you in the dirt and close to earth, and you know the fascination of finding things. It's just like you never know what you're gonna get. So the excitement, and then also please, I have it still pinned at the top. Go check out Relic Rat's video that I have pinned up there. That's the last one with Ashley Griffin. It was the day she unfortunately passed away while metal detecting. He did a pretty good video to honor her memory. Yeah, antidepressant microbes. There you go. It's a really great hobby for that. So go up there and share that video out, please. Share it out. Let's get eyes on that video. Let's honor this girl's memory. No, I didn't know her personally. I just knew her through his videos when I would watch them. So that's the video up there. Go Go check it out. He also has it on his Facebook. It's the same thing. Relic R period A period T period recovering artifacts together. Relic Rat. So go check it out. I would have greatly appreciate it, and I'm sure he would too. And let's honor this girl's memory. And just put eyeballs on that video. And thank you, Wayne. I did miss you guys. I know I streamed twice in the meantime. Once when Iron Antler took the night off for their anniversary, and the night after the Vortex launch. I will see you guys next week. I'll see you around in the chats. Don't forget you got premieres back-to-backs over the weekend for all night Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. You also have live streaming. You also have I think it's Wicked Digger and a couple others Saturday morning. Check out. Check out Robert. Just put his link in there for his short. Love you too, Robert. You're good peeps. That's sweet, DB. I'm gonna have to go back check it because I think I watched it just before you did. I think. So I'm gonna check that out. And like I said, please go and enjoy the rest of your week. If you're out digging this weekend, have fun. Don't get discouraged if you don't find anything, and do silver dances if you do. Have good times with friends, make memories, and I will see you guys in the chats. Be kind to each other, and remember, you're pointing fingers at people. There's 3 more pointing back at you, so always make sure your house is clean when you're going to do that. Peace to everybody, and I will see you next week on my stream if you choose to hang out here with nothing to talk about. Peace, everybody. I appreciate you.